Say what you really mean. Take it softer. I looked you in your eyes, it was over. Cause when I really needed you the most, yeah, you were gone then that summer. But I can't be there, and this ain't by design. I adore you, I really wanna be there. This ain't by design, girl. Take it softer, you know I'm out my mind, girl. Don't make this harder. Come in, light my fire, baby. How much longer till December? Say what you really mean. Take it softer. I looked you in your eyes, it was over. Cause when I really needed you the most, yeah, you were gone then that summer. But I can't be there, and this ain't by design. I adore you, I really wanna be there. This ain't by design, girl. Take it softer, you know I'm out my mind, girl. Don't make it harder. Come and light my fire, baby. How much longer till December? Say what you really mean.
They're here. They're here.
Is it way too soon for me to say that we're here? LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent got to speak in ways they can't tell you. But instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first round Western Conference. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. Doncic out there with Trey Burke, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Morris at 4, with Ibaka at the 5. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Look at the Clippers. Well, we're tied in this series, Greg, 2-2. They know how pivotal this game is. It's why they fought so hard during the regular season for this home court advantage.
No question, it's paying dividends now because they are in a dogfight. They need every edge they can get.
Good point. Leonard against Hardaway. And Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
George looking around. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Ibaka.
And beating the shot clock just before time runs out, Ibaka has certainly increased his court awareness year to year.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go. Tries again. It's another look. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Ibaka is such a tough matchup with that length and that kind of height. He's tough not to foul.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Bullock's checked in.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Doncic outside. Will it go? It's rebounded by Leonard.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
2 points. That one goes.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Jackson passes to George. Driving inside. Outside for Jackson. George trying to break free. Jackson misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 5. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Mann's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Driving to the basket. The shot's good from Brunson.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Clippers leading by 3. Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Brown. No good from Zubac.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Bullock. He's tightly guarded. Here's Finney Smith. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Brunson against Bledsoe. The teardrop falls in. Bledsoe's got his second basket.
Bledsoe likes to get to the floater, especially with the bigger guys around the rim.
Driving the lane.
Hello. That's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Bledsoe against Brunson. Bledsoe kicks to Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. Lets it go from 11. No good from Zubac. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Brunson. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Zubac against Brown. Outside for Bledsoe. Here's Zubac. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Growing up in the Bay Area, I worked out a lot and spent a lot of time with Tim Hardaway Sr. Remember the killer crossover. And Tim Hardaway Jr. continues to show why he belongs in the league after a lot of hard work on his own.
That's tipped. Fires from the line. Unable to get that one. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Really some great drives to the early on for these guys.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Kennard. Pocket is out there. Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's man in at the 3 slot.
But maybe the length coming into play this time for Cauley-Stein is he's up and over the top of everyone.
To the paint, here's Kennard. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Powell. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Count it. Brunson's got the lead up to 3 now for the man.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Leonard. Good D by Hardaway. The Mavericks shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Brunson the pass to Cauley-Stein. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Well, a 7-footer that has a bit of moxie. Willie Cauley-Stein loves to play rough down low.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers series.
So for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Terrence Mann. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Leonard looking around. George with no one around. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got his to the game.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
The 3 for Doncic. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Here's Leonard. It's good. This game is all even. 6 points for Leonard.
Lots of throwback stuff to Kawhi's game as he's just feasting now in the mid-range.
The shake. It's deflected. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Outside Jackson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Brown wishes to Cauley Stein. Brown the pass to Pop. Dallas moving the ball around. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Jackson finds Leonard. Ibaka in the post. Brown on him. Good.
And Serge right now surging on the interior, grabbing all of those rebounds and working hard to get them.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
They're not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis is checked in for Cauley Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Brown. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Outside, George. They grab their own miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. From deep three-point range, there's Kleber. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Kleber. Clippers trail by 3. Offside Jackson. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:58 left in the first half. Here's Doncic. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Well, put back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And a deep three from Doncic. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And the Clippers call time here. A different look for the Clippers. Mann's checked in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard comes in for George. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Jackson. Bledsoe against Doncic. Right side, Batum. No good off the back of the rim. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Here we go, one-on-one.
Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish. He made the right play there.
Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. To the wing right side. Here's Kleber. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Doncic against Bledsoe. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Assisted by
Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Bledsoe looking around. Fires from deep.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game. It's Dallas up 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for the Mavericks, they have yet to take control of this series or the game. We know the team that wins game.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas. And the post players for him, Kleber and Porzingis. Trey Burke is out there with Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the 3.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Sinks the triple.
The improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
Here's Doncic, and it falls over the rim and in. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
It is good.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Doncic against Jackson. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. And Leonard has it in the corner. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Leonard's got 9.
They're not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Dallas calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout, let them catch their breath.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Brownie's checked in for Porzingis. Ipao comes in for Maxi Kleber. Brownie's checked in for Trey Burke. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Brunson against Jackson. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Jackson dishes to George. Down low. And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Brunson. Up and in on the wing. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Ibaka using that size, getting down on the inside, and making that look easy.
And here's Brunson. He's got 12. Out to Hardaway. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And the Clippers call time here.
Hey, Ben, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
For Marcus Morris. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now Jackson. 5 points in the game. The feed to Ibaka. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Here's Hardaway. And the shot goes in.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, so some operation right there out of the pick and roll, and Hardaway Jr. making a smart decision in that set.
Ibaka looking for an opening. It's stolen by Brown. Powell against Jackson. The shot by Powell, no good. Clippers trail by 6. In the corner, Kennard with it. Outside Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Kennard on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Kennard has ways where he can go to score the basketball. Nice move.
Dallas calls timeout.
Your Clippers pick.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Leonard. Mann's checked in for George. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Jackson. Then for the Mavericks, Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Brown. Here's Brunson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Here's Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Runs in the pass to Cauley-Stein. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Cauley-Stein's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs. The pass to Zubac. And the basket is good. Zubac has got 8.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Brunson, good.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
L.A. has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Inside, here's Mann. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one drops.
To the strike, Terrence Mann. At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Brunson against Zubac. Brunson, no good. Clippers trail by 6. To the middle. And he makes good on the late. And it's 6 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Here's Brunson. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle. Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for L.A., Luke Kennard. Shooting 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
The 2020 season began and Luke Kennard was part of a 3-team trade. It's that shooting skill that still keeps him in high demand.
Here is Bledsoe. He has 6. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
Well, GA focusing on the physicality of the game. He clearly wants more aggressiveness.
And understandable. Setting the tone on defense critical if you want to get this win.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue is going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Marcus Morris, and it's Mann in the shooting guard position. Bledsoe against Doncic. Shoots it up. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Doncic against Bledsoe. Kleber kicks to Doncic. To Kleber. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Assist from
Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Mann passes to Zubac. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Back to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bullock with the rebound. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Inside is Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. The Clippers trail. Bledsoe with it. And Marcus Morris with the 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Dallas calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. Paul George, he's checked in for Mann. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Sterling Brown comes in for Reggie Bullock. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Porzingis.
You got to stay in front of Porzingis, especially when he rolls out of the pick and roll. Even though that's not a guarantee, you're going to stop it.
Outside, George. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Doncic. They get it again. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
More and more polish from Porzingis, easily getting the defense off their feet. The rest is simple.
So he gets them both. Now, here's George. Here's Jackson. Outside, George. Out to Ibaka. The three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Ibaka. Outside Leonard. Outside George. Just 5 on the clock. That one goes in.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
That one falls.
How about the poise from Don? Right there. He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
From deep, George, and there's the foul. He goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
Here's Jackson. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Leonard. Over Hardaway. Here's Ibaka. Count it! And they'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Oh, big points from the big man. Ibaka coming through.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in.
At the line for your Clippers, Serge Ibaka at the free throw. One shot.
The free throw drops for Ibaka.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
In the dunk by Doncic.
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Hardaway against Leonard. And they double up Jackson. Here's Batum. Got a hand on it. Hardaway against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. Here's George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You'd love to see him get that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And Cleveland slams it in.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Leonard, the pass to Ibaka. Count!
Yeah, big moment there in Ibaka, unfazed.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Porzingis is doubled. Here's Hardaway. It counts.
That's a gutsy shot from Hardaway, and he comes through.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kleber against Leonard. Pass to George. Jackson in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalties.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Dallas calls timeout. They're up by 4. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Your Clippers Spirit.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And during that second year in the league, Luka Doncic took the lead, averaging 28, 9, and 9, looking like the European version of LeBron James.
A 3 from Leonard, off target with that shot. So we see the Mavericks get. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about.
I'm just